Hi everybody, we're Adrian and Steff. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, or welcome for the very first time.
All right, Stephanie, you ready to get to cheating?
No, I don't want to get to cheating. No.
He was saying some really mean and just not true things about me on social media, so I printed out screenshots of it and I brought his hoodies to his house and I taped all of those screenshots to the package so that his mom could read them.
Wow. She's a cheater, for sure. Hands down. She's a cheater.
Oh,
we brought together 7 people who've
she's
been
so
cheated on.
like
My name's
extra.
Suzanne and I've been cheated on.
My name is Uncle, and I've been cheated on.
Hi, my name is Morgan and I have been cheated on.
Hi, Marianne, and I've been cheated on. Hi, my name
Wait,
is
do they
Vivian, and
tell
I've been
us who
cheated
the
on.
cheater is, or we have to figure it out?
I don't know that girl before. What's her name with the red hair? She seemed kind of like.
Go back. Who?
Okay, she seems
feels
pretty
like
nice.
she could be a cheater.
This
I've
one.
been cheated on.
That one.
Oh yeah.
She seems like, I don't know. She's got the.
But so did the girl before her. The one with the pink sweater. She looked like she could be a cheater too.
Hi, my name is Vivian,
Let's go
and I've
on.
been cheated
Let's
on.
go
Hi, my
ahead.
name is
This
Avi,
is just
and I've been
introduced.
cheated on.
Hi, my name is Aaron,
Woohoo!
and
Indian
I have been
dude.
cheated on.
One of
Yeah.
them is a cheater. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize.
Well,
If
we'll
the
see.
liar
We'll see.
survives, they win the entire
I shouldn't
prize.
judge prematurely just on looks and like their
is the odd
initial
one out.
statement. I shouldn't do that. It's bad.
No, but I think that's what they're doing.
How's everyone doing?
Everybody doing.
Great.
Right?
Who's cheated?
Right.
I took psychology class, and what they said is when you talk to people, look into their eyes and ask them a question. So I can ask the question to everybody, or
Psych
somebody wants
major.
to ask.
The mom would say that, though.
See their pupils
Like they dilate a little and stuff like that. So it's,
He took on a leadership role immediately. Maybe he was asking those questions so that he could give his prepared response to kind of try to convince us.
I don't know. That's no.
fake.
That's just
She
like
seems fake.
that is all that is like Indian business manager type
That
vibe.
is
You know,
true.
he's got
That
that company guy. You know,
I
like
got
he's
business
wearing the
to take
shirt.
care of. Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
don't.
but she seems super fake. Like she seems like, I don't know. I'm not getting a good vibe from her. But let's go on.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you guys think cheating is like could you be redeemed after that?
Oh, man.
Ooh,
find
pause.
personally,
Let's answer that question.
Answer that question. Go ahead, answer it, Stephanie.
I think yes. I think that you could give a second chance, but it's not like, that I don't like that phrase that once a cheater, always a cheater, because people evolve, people change. But I mean, you have to draw a line somewhere. Like,
Right.
how many times is too many times? And like, if you got to know that this person cheated in every single relationship they were in,
Yeah, like a
it's
serial cheater.
Yeah, it's highly like unlikely.
But you
they'll stay
should
loyal
know
to
that
you.
getting into it, right? There's a lot of like
Yeah.
things to consider, right? Like what's the situation, what actually happened, all of those things come into play. So yeah, I totally agree. It just depends on the situation.
I think it's very nuanced. I think that most of the time, no, but also like for me, I was
Yeah,
cheated
she's
on
kinda
twice, but one of the
sus.
times I was 15.
Right.
And so I think that person is going to be
She's
a
a
cheater
sassy
their
baka.
entire life. I don't think so. We were kids.
I was
No.
gonna say there is also kind of a gradient. Like, I mean, for me, I'm not a very jealous person. If you're drunk at a bar and you kiss a stranger and you feel bad about it, like I can swallow that.
something
quick.
about like if you just kiss somebody at like a bar or something like that, it's not that bad or something like so. That right there was still considered like a form of cheating to me. So I thought she was the mole herself.
For me, it depends on the person
See?
and how much they're willing to make it work and change. You know, because I do believe in change.
That's interesting.
But if they're like making excuses,
That's
which is
interesting,
like, oh,
too.
I'm sorry, babe, but it'll never happen again. And
Then,
then
yeah.
they like change for like that period of time.
I
and
feel
then it
like we
happens
kind of
again.
preemptively
it's kind of like,
talked about
what is your
this
commitment to
before
your
they
change?
They try to
answered.
downplay how bad
Yeah.
it was.
I also think it depends on like
Oh.
who cares, because I know some people.
I
care
think
a
you
lot
know
about
what,
cheating
the
and others that
guy
don't.
in the
Some people will
corner,
find
this
that more
dude,
redeemable.
the sleeveless
Most
guy,
people would care about cheating.
I think he didn't speak anything, and he looks like one of those people who would kind of,
Yeah, look, people are kind of with us on the pink sweater girl. What's her name? I don't remember.
Morgan, I think.
Is it
Morgan.
I don't know.
So for me, I think it's between the pink sweater girl and the sleeveless shirt short guy. But ooh, they think the middle girl.
I don't
is
know. She hasn't said anything. Avi, really?
Oh, the guy.
No.
But in a way that kind of
No. I don't think he is.
No.
He's too.
John
What?
said that stuff.
What?
Not everyone cares.
I
about
didn't
cheating,
even
and I was
hear
like,
He's a
about that. I didn't
scapegoat.
even hear his opinion.
Avi, what?
Oh.
No.
We actually have a tie.
A tie. Oh.
The tie is between Avi and Tejan. Tejan, do you want to go ahead and go first?
I really didn't get that much time to talk, so I was just kind of like letting
That
you
is
guys
true.
Yeah, he
talk it
seems
all
really
out.
laid back.
I
Yeah.
got cheated on when I was in college.
Yeah, he's,
and
like, real
I actually found it very
soft-spoken, you
interesting
know?
What you said. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because you were saying that like you could forgive somebody who
He
was
seems like really chill.
like just hooking up if they're just like a random stranger kissing.
I don't think he
And
could be a
that's actually my
cheater.
ex did
That's
to
the
me.
thing.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry about
I
that.
just thought it was interesting.
Well, I actually grew up in like a traditional Indian family household. so,
Yeah,
I was
Indian
brought up was
bros.
to always treat women with
Yeah.
respect. For me, actually, I have a very
Mhm.
interesting story how I found out that my girlfriend was cheating on me. I saw a
Well,
Facebook
that's-
profile picture with her with another dude. She's like, oh, we've been best friends for 2 years. Come to find out, we've been dating for 2 years.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yikes.
But
yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
that's the
He's
thing.
he's in the clear. They're both in the clear, honestly. Neither one of them
But
need
see,
to go.
that's
Neither
the
one of them
thing.
are the cheater.
No, but see, for me, that's the thing, right? A lot of this, if you grew up in a traditional Indian home, that also means that it is so likely that he and the girl did not define their relationship. It is so likely that they were not like, oh, we're exclusive. It's like they went out on 2 dates and they're like, you're my girlfriend.
Oh my gosh. And why are they going after these two guys? Like, there is nothing that's even a red flag for
I
them.
know.
Is it just because they're guys or something? Like, what's
No,
the
I
deal?
think because the pink sweater girl said because Avi like took charge, which I thought was weird. Like somebody needs to take charge of the conversation, right? Because you're in a room full of strangers. And then I don't know why they did the first dude, because he said nothing the entire round, but neither did the sleeveless guy say.
Right, the girl in the middle didn't say anything either. Like, there's a lot of people who didn't even talk.
Yeah.
So let's continue
let's-
on.
I would have
knew
voted
that coming
Avi.
in, I was gonna be eliminated first. I'm just seen as somebody who's a player. It just all just kind of like made sense to me.
Is he?
Did you
That
think-
is not what I at all thought about
No.
him. I did not see him as a player at all. Is this what he's known
I
as in his friend group? He's the player
Oh
of his
my
friends.
Gosh, what kind of he hangs
He's
out
not.
he hangs around the chess group.
He's literally like the chess player, right? He's got the D&D
Yeah.
board out. He's watching anime in the corner of the party.
He like stands in the corner and like looks at a girl and like just hopes someone comes up and talks to her, but if they do come up he runs away.
but at the same time, he seems like a cool guy. Like, he's probably the person
Yeah,
I
he
would probably want to
does.
hang out with the most out of this whole group
Yeah.
of people. He's chill.
True.
Did anything crazy when they cheated on you?
I was about to. I was about to. When I got cheated on, I actually kept it to myself for a week because I know it was hard. I don't know why I tortured myself, but it was because I was so pissed that I wanted to plant revenge.
Yeah.
And it just ended up slipping in one of our arguments.
We
I
actually,
found out.
I personally actually dealt with, not really revenge, but I hit up that guy because I found him on social media, you know, and found out that he's been
That's what I was
dating
trying to
for a
do.
long
I was
time.
trying to find the girl.
So I told him to set up a date with her at Cheesecake Factory, and I was like, I'm just gonna show up.
What an
Dude,
arena.
that was my
Wow.
Out of all
That's
places,
what I
at
showed
the
up.
Cheesecake Factory.
It's always the Cheesecake Factory. That's where stuff goes down.
Oh my gosh.
They're
just
having
kidding.
their date.
I don't
I'm
know
like,
about
it's
that.
fully planned. I walk in there, and then literally she just goes immediately to like just bawling out, crying and stuff like that. She's like, I'm so sorry, I'm this. But
If that really did happen, I'm so sorry, but like that was just like crazy to me. It was like this perfect cinematic masterpiece of like, I wish I could do that. Not
She's-
No, but it's a
She's
possibility.
deflecting a little
For
bit.
me,
You know what I
I
mean?
was actually
Yeah.
trying to do a
Mhm.
long distance relationship. A week in to
Uh-oh.
him being away,
Ooh.
he cheated on me.
Damn.
And he was
Weak.
saying some really mean
Hold
and
on,
just not true
pause.
Weak. Weak. Weak.
No, not only because of that. Like their long distance could be like a 2-hour drive.
Right, it probably is. He went across the state for a week.
Long distance.
Things about me on social media, so I printed out like screenshots of it, and I brought his hoodies to his house, dropped them off in his parents' house, and I taped all
this
of
is
those
the starting
screenshots
clip.
to the package.
This
so
is
that his mom could
crazy.
read
This
them.
is so crazy. I don't like that.
I think I was
I
just
don't
so
like
caught
that.
up in the anger, you know what I mean?
Exactly, I know.
And the
Heat of the moment.
frustration. It's just like, I couldn't really see clearly.
Will probably agree with that. Like, it's really up to someone's boundaries. But obviously, you know, like the typical things like hooking up with someone else, really
See, that
flirting with someone
guy
else,
in the
continuing, like,
sleeveless
situation
hasn't
type
said a
relationship with someone
word.
would be cheating in my eyes.
I don't think people even know his name.
Can I clarify what I said in the last round, just because I would hate to discount anyone who that was their experience of like my offhand comment of like kissing a stranger in a bar. I don't know. I'm sorry if that is what happened to you. That's just like something that I'm not a very jealous person. There are some acts that are cheating, but that I know that given the right person, the right relationship, I would personally be able to forgive. It's not black and white for me.
Yeah.
Right. It's very
see,
objective, right? Like what one person
Yeah.
considers cheating may not necessarily be exactly what this next person considers.
True.
I think because if
Oh,
someone
he
does it with
finally
malicious
spoke.
intention, like if they really want to harm you, or they really want to end the relationship, but they're still in the relationship. So
I
think
know this so well,
that's
so
something you
well.
need to have an introspection and see like, well, this is bad.
I feel like especially within, and I don't want to like be the hater to my generation, but I just feel like in our day and age for like relationships, we don't discuss boundaries firm enough of what everybody thinks their definition of cheating is. But no, like I feel like especially when you
Okay,
get
hold
cheated
up.
She seems kind of anything goes.
Oh my gosh.
She's the cheater. Call it out. She's the cheater. Vivian is the cheater.
See, this is what I hate. I hate what relationships and dating has come to. Is that we have to have this conversation. Like, we need to tell people what our boundaries are and tell them what cheating is. I mean, first of all, you won't be. I think if you're in a healthy relationship, a loving, healthy relationship, you're not going out looking for someone else, number one. Number two, that you won't have to tell them what cheating means. Like, you be like, you can go to like the state line, just don't cross over. Like, no. Like,
right. Like,
if this person really respects you, love you, they won't even drive to the state line.
Right. Well, it's not that we have to talk about what cheating is. Cheating, like if you kiss another person that is cheating, the conversation is how much can you get over, right? How much redemption is there? Like she was saying early on, like, can you get over like kissing a stranger? Maybe.
Played out that
Vivian,
ideal story
bro.
of like getting back at your ex. It could also just be like the typical things that you see at the movies.
And again, we have another top.
Sorry.
Vivian is sus.
Vivian is the middle one, right?
She's in the middle there
Okay,
with the flare pants.
The purple one. Okay. I still think it's Morgan. First of all, if she actually did that, she printed out those conversations, put it on the hoodie, and sent it to his mom's house. That's so petty. Grow up.
That's totally believable though. Like
I just feel like have an adult conversation.
It's between Avi and Aaron.
Yeah, I was actually pretty surprised that I was in another tie again.
I was being a bit too casual about it, so I was not surprised that I was chosen. I was living in the same town as my ex, and I had to move, and so we knew that we had a deadline. And then when I moved, we decided to have a 3-week buffer period where we would do a long distance, and then we had a deadline for our breakup. 2 days before that deadline, they went to a pride event and hooked up with somebody else. If you're gonna cheat, let the other person go first. Don't let them sit through that.
that's a believable story.
That's believable.
Back off what I was saying, just the way I was brought up, I don't see cheating as a good thing at all. You have to put yourself in the other person's shoes. If you do cheat, think about like how much damage that can cause to them. Because like I know when I got cheated on, I didn't even get into a relationship for at least like 6 months to a year.
You guys are actually going to group
6
up
months
and
to a
decide on
year.
one person
He
that you
doesn't
want to
know?
eliminate.
He's not doing any
Maybe like
favors.
casual dating. So. I think in this situation, I would say
Avi's gone,
Avi.
huh? Yeah, that was not a very good argument.
Between the two of them, I
might have
think
voted
she
the
gave
wrong
a
person.
better argument.
And any non-cheaters
Yeah.
can slide in my DMs.
Raise your hand
got
if you think the
game.
mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
I couldn't focus on all of the people that were playing,
Ooh.
but I felt that the people that were out were not the most.
All right. That means that the game ends here. If the light is
Oh,
still
that's
green,
quick.
that means you voted the mole out and you all
No,
win.
she's still there.
However, if
Who is it? Who is it?
It's still
it's Vivian. Or is it
I think it's the pink
Morgan?
sweater.
You
pink
think pink sweater?
Morgan. Yeah.
Pink
You say
sweater.
it's
I'm
flared
going.
pants.
I'm gonna lock it in. Yeah, Vivian.
if the lights
Okay,
turn
I'm
red,
saying Morgan.
that means the mole is still in the box and you
Because they
lose.
only voted 2 people out, right? Oh my gosh.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will the mole please reveal themselves?
Let's see.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh! From the beginning, called it. From the first sentence, called it.
Don't. So I've been on both sides. I've been cheated on.
Don't cry now.
When I first
It's too much.
applied to do this, I had like only one intention in mind, is to give purpose to my pain. I was cheated on in college. He was the first person who ever made me feel like I was enough.
For me, the greatest
Aw,
pain wasn't
I can't feel
being
bad.
cheated on, but being
Right.
the person who
I feel like
inflicted
that
the
person.
pain
I
on
knew it
others
was
as
you.
well.
You did.
You knew
Wait.
better. Why didn't you do better? You know, so that was just like, it just hit.
It felt like she was all about
I
our
think it got
exes
more like
telling us what we needed to hear. And I mean, we couldn't have asked for a better mole than Marianne because she really gave us that moment to heal. And she was a great like surrogate for everyone who had been hurt.
But I just feel like a lot of people, they don't know how to heal from something like that, and then they just kind of do the same.
Well, yeah, she said
they were
that
afraid.
he was the first person who made her feel enough. Like she didn't
Yeah.
know that she was enough already before him. And so
Mhm.
it just shows some like, you know, some insecurities and things, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know this, but some guys do like to prey on insecurities. So that's a thing. I knew she was a dirty, dirty rat. I knew it from the first time I saw her. I knew it. She was the one.
Yeah, she had that vibe in the start. But then when all those other people were talking, like they all was so sus. And like I wouldn't have thought she was like the one.
Yeah.
But I think it's also because she can play both parts because she was also cheated on.
Right.
So I think it kind of helped her kind of, you know.
Yeah, because she had like realistic like explanations and things. She
Yeah.
did really, really well with that part. But from the beginning, you
Yeah.
know, she had that sort of like smug sort of like approach to this, right? Like
And look at her give away all her money to charity, and then you look like the fool for calling her smug.
well, let's just see.
Even though I won,
Okay.
I don't want to take it. So if I can invite everyone that was with me Frank,
Aw,
to
so
come
you can get the money to
upstage,
everybody.
we're gonna win this celebratory money, and I'm gonna give this to you guys.
Well, that was quite the time. I thought that was very good. She gave the money to everybody. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I was not a fan in the beginning, but she won me over. She won me over.
No, that's what I was saying. It's because she said she was cheated on and she was a cheater. So I think it comes from there. Like, you know, like she knows how they are feeling and
Right.
all of that.
Oh, the moral of the story is if you cheat, you might win some money.
That's an awful thing to say.
And then you can give it to your less fortunate friends to redeem yourself. So way to go, Jubilee. Way to go. What was her name? Marianne? Way to go, Marianne.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining in to our video this week. Remember, there's a podcast that comes out every Tuesday. So if you haven't heard last week's episode, make sure you do that. And the next one comes out on Tuesday, so make sure that you have all your notifications on. Subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell button so that you get notified whenever we post a video.
And make sure
we
to
will
check us out and keep up with our shenanigans over on our social media channels. Be sure to like, comment, follow, all those little garbage things that you do on social media world. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.